Derek here with Moist Sauce Productions, and we are in a 2017 370Z. And this car has the V6 engine, 3.7 liter, it's 350 horsepower and 276 pound-feet of torque. Curb weight's around 3,333. It's taken me a little while to get used to the clutch engagement, but the shifter has very, very short shifts, and the interior is very Nissan-esque, and this car in particular is very, very comfortable actually. The seats are very comfortable. The only problem is, you know, it's a small car, it's a sports car, so you have the slight problem with the headroom issue, which there's a car right there. I'm 5'10", and I basically have maybe an inch or two of headroom. My hair is a little poofy today, so I guess, you know, take that with a grain of salt. The steering wheel in this car is very nice, very meaty, very driver focused actually. It feels really nice in the hands. It's kind of like flat bottom on the sides and round on the bottom and top. But it's nice. And visibility is all right. I mean, straight on, left and right is really good, but rear view is not that greatest because it's a little slant hood and you can not really see out of it at all. But the response of the engine is very good. I definitely like it. It sounds nice though. So I wish these seats had a little more bolstering, but honestly, it's really comfortable, and I don't really have any complaints about that. I mean, just a little more lateral bolstering, and sometimes the clutch engagement and there's like a little dead space in the clutch engagement, which there's basically no uptake, and it's like right at the top. When you're putting your foot up at the top, that's where the clutch engagement is, which is kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. This car specifically has only 64,000 or 6,400 miles on it, huh? And this car has HIDs, which is really nice. And like I said, the interior is very Nissan. If you've ever been in a Nissan in the past 7 years, the infotainment, the screen is very similar. There's actually no screen at here. There's a little storage cubby, and also there is you have your gauge clusters here, which tell you oil, fuel temp, and I believe that's voltage that's actually putting out too. So, and then a little time right here. Let's see here. Those fully automatic windows here, and actually what's funny is that the actual AC vents or heat vent right here is actually attached to the door, which is kind of interesting. I've never actually seen that on a car before. And they kind of have a lot of blanks here, which is kind of annoying. I think these are actually for the heated seats maybe. In this car, gas mileage wise, I believe it gets around 17 in the city and about 25-ish on the highway. So not too bad with the fuel economy, but not the greatest. Driving this car is really nice. The responsiveness when you're in the right gear, and it's really a car where you have to rev the engine, because the red line's right around 7,500, but that's where your peak horsepower is exactly. So and like I said, 276 pound-feet of torque, and that's not the greatest, but it's also not the worst. It's very old school in its formula, and obviously rear-wheel drive, so you can definitely break the tires loose here, but it's very responsive. It's kind of noisy in here with the engine, but you can definitely switch it into 6th, and you know, it'd be very, very quiet and comfortable in here. And like I said, interior materials, if you've been in a Nissan, it's literally the exact same thing. Up here, it's plastic, but it's kind of a nice rubbery plastic. So the materials in here are not bad at all. And the center console is plasticky, but it's not too bad. But like I said, this is in a class with like the Hyundai Genesis Coupe as well as the Mustang. And oh geez, the flywheel is not very light in this car. So if you're looking to rev match, it's kind of difficult. And the actual pedal placement of this car is actually pretty good. I don't have any complaints about that. It's pretty easy to heel toe. Just takes a little while to get used to that clutch uptake as well as the throttle input, which is a little bit slower, so it's probably got a heavier flywheel. There we go. Let's go. Push down, and then all the way to the right, and bottom right. That's better. Overall, the car's really nice. I have really no complaints. This is a very driver-centric car, and all the gauges are sort of spent towards you, so that's really nice as well. How's it feel from a passenger side?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not
too bad? I mean, you got plenty of room. I mean,
oh yeah. I have more than enough room.
It goes pretty far back, so I mean, like quite honestly, like the seat's all the way back and I can barely reach the pedals, so I mean, I think it's got enough room for somebody who's probably like at the tops, like maybe 6'3"-ish.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. And like I said, headroom's not the greatest, but let's see. Let's try to adjust this so you can get lower. So I mean, that's the lowest it can go, so I mean that gives me a lot more headroom, so that's really good. And if you're looking for a Nissan 370Z, there is one here at Liveryville, Bob Berman Liveryville, Mitsubishi. So make sure you check it out. I'll put the link in the description, and yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.